Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the second Spider-Man movie that's connected into the MCU, and the 23rd MCU film in total, but the ending, this is the epilogue of the Infinity War saga. But also, at the same time, it's kind of the beginning of an all-new phase going forward. And I'm going to say, this movie was a lot of fun with a lot of charm, a lot of heart. I really enjoyed Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, some people are going to wonder, is it better than the first one, the Spider-Man Homecoming? And I'm going to say I liked it about the same. I thought it was, both of them are pretty equal in my opinion. They both have really enjoyable moments. They both have really good villains. And they both have a really good hero. And supporting cast. So let's get on to the first thing. Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland. Terrific job in this movie. I think Tom Holland definitely, easily is the best Spider-Man actor that we have had. Definitely, for me, I was always iffy on Tobey Maguire. I thought Tobey was fine, but not the best. Andrew Garfield, I think, is the best actor to play Spider-Man, but not the best Spider-Man. I thought he was a really good Spider-Man. His Peter Parker was too confident, in my opinion. Just more awkward, if anything. Tom Holland is just right. He has the perfect amount of nerdiness, but he's also a really good hero. So I'll leave it at that. Then we also have Zendaya as this version, the MCU's version of MJ. I think she's great in this movie. Her and Tom Holland definitely have really nice chemistry together. They're really enjoyable on screen. As something, for superhero movies, the love interest storyline isn't usually the best storyline from superhero movies, but there are a few that have actually gotten it right in the last couple of years, and I think this one definitely gets it right. They're enjoyable together, and just like that chemistry, you're rooting for these two lovebirds to fall in love, and there you go. And Zendaya is a really good actress. I've seen her in that movie with Hugh Jackman. What was it called? The Greatest Showman. She was great in that movie too. So she brings whatever she can to the role. And let's just put it this way: if this is the MCU's version of MJ, it's already way over Kirsten Dunst's version of Mary Jane. So I'll take this one. Thank you very much. Finally, we also have Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. I have been looking forward to Mysterio for a long time. And so to finally get him in this movie, what a treat, man. If you are someone that has been looking forward to the character of Mysterio, you are going to be rewarded very nicely. I think this is a really faithful adaptation. Without giving anything away, this is a really nice, faithful adaptation to the character of Mysterio. And Jake Gyllenhaal brings his best to it. So I love Mysterio in this movie. He definitely is not just one of the best Spider-Man movie villains to date for me. He is one of the best MCU villains. I wouldn't put him up with Thanos. I still think I like Loki a little bit more too. But Mysterio's up there with Killmonger and the Vulture. So definitely one of the better MCU villains, for sure. And that's coming from someone who's enjoyed most of the MCU villains, unlike other people. Some people think the earlier MCU villains weren't as memorable. I disagree. I love how this movie really plays with the mythology of the MCU. I'm not going to spoil anything, so don't worry, but I'll leave it at that. I really like how this movie really feels like it's integrated in the MCU. It was really a lot of fun to see how, not only is Peter Parker going globetrotting, but what they have established in the past, such as, obviously this movie takes place after Endgame. We see the effects of Endgame. Yeah, I better leave it at that, or else I'll spoil something. But Yeah, it was great. I did love seeing Peter Parker go from country or cities to city around Europe. That was a lot of fun too because we never really seen that in a Spider-Man movie before. In past Spider-Man movies, he's always in New York, right? So, well, I guess in Spider-Man: Homecoming, he also went to Washington D.C., and in Infinity War and Endgame, he got to go into space. So. It was really cool seeing him step out of his elements a little bit more, and I'm gonna say there's gonna be a lot more elements, hopefully down the road, that we'll see Spider-Man step out of one day. Um, I think the supporting cast is really good. I thought they all delivered. There were some really nice jokes throughout the entire movie with Peter Parker's friend Ned. He returns. His role isn't as big as it was in Spider-Man: Homecoming, but what he gets to do is a lot of fun, and as well as the rest of the supporting cast, like Flash Thompson. Betty Brant was a little bit more of a uh, front frontliner this time, and the teachers were. I never thought the teachers would be fun, like some of the highlights for me, but they had some funny moments too. Nick Fury and Maria Hill are obviously some of the older characters that come back in this one, and they serve their purpose. Would I have liked them to be more integrated? Maybe a little bit more. But look, this is a Spider-Man movie, and what they were there for, I think, uh, was suited properly. And they needed that kind of a role, actually. You know, thinking about it more and more, especially when you get to the end, I think it makes sense where Maria Hill and Nick Fury lie in this film. Um, with that being said, a lot of you probably have been hearing a lot that the post-credit sequences, there's two post-credit scenes in this movie, one in the middle and one at the end. That's what usually Marvel likes to do. They like to give us two little teases. Sometimes one of them is usually a throwaway scene, like it doesn't really have anything to be important about. But this one, both of them are very important for the future of the MCU and Spider-Man, and I'll leave it at that. So I'll make a video tomorrow though, giving a spoiler on that. So if you want to see the movie, go check it out right away, and then you can watch that spoiler video. Unless you don't care, then sure, go and watch the video that I'll drop tomorrow about the spoiler, the big spoiler of the post-credit scenes, both of them. So with that being said, look, I'm giving this movie an 8.5 out of 10. I had a great time watching this movie. Such great action sequences, special effects, and the acting, all great acting all across the board from all the main actors. Yeah, this was another enjoyable movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Some people would call it a palate cleanser. I definitely agree with that. It's a really nice, enjoyable palate cleanser. If you do not want to be spoiled about those post-credit sequences, though, go and check this movie out right away. But look, for the most part, yeah, it's not the best MCU movie, but if you're a fan of this universe that Marvel has created, this is going to be a good one for you. There were people having a good time in the theater, so yeah, there we go. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys comment below and leave down your thoughts on the movie. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to see what the MCU has in store for us going forward now from here, especially with our favorite wall crawler. I think what's going to be happening with him is going to be a lot of fun going forward. So until next time, take care.